This is going to be xel'nega caverns. You have Baked-O Kenji. You can check out my care channel, sorry, which is Game Daily Kenji. So Bondelon spawning, sorry, in the bottom left, and ThisIsSparta in the top right. And now I wonder if he will go for some sort of early harass with speedlings and then transition into roaches. And I wonder if Bondelon is going to go for an early robo play. We shall see. Right, now they're both going for it. Well, Bondelon's going for a scout of his probe. I wonder if ThisIsSparta is going to neatly position his overlord next to the xel'nega tower. Not quite on it, but next to it. Nope, he's going straight around his base. Interesting. The unit count is 13 drones to 11 probes. And ThisIsSparta going for a gas. Is he gonna go for a 14 pull? No. Yep. I've seen the 14 pull go down. With a gas, we could see roaches soon. Now Bondelon building a gateway on his ramp. Okay, here's a simulator up. Oh, I need to sneeze. Okay. Sorry about that. Right, this drone's gonna come in here and scout and see what is going on. Bondelon actually gonna wall off completely, I think. Or is that a small gap? I'm not quite sure. But it looks like he's walled off pretty thoroughly. Bondelon stopping any sort of hatchery go down to his left. But now we see zerglings coming up, and we're probably, yep, we're going to see a speedling harass. Is Bondelon going to be able to get this pylon down? Get the pylon down, get the pylon down. No, he does not quite get the pylon down, which was needed to block this hatchery. And now Sparta is able to expand. He's getting up a queen. He already has one. And this speedling is going to come up quickly. Bondelon looking to do a bit more scouting. These speedlings are going to stop any kind of nexus from going down. And they're going to try and move in to do some kind of harass. But the sentry comes up and now they have to back off. Warp gate is being researched by Bondelon, and he is getting some more gateways. Could we see a robotics? He's going to drop a pylon maybe in the back of his base, but there's this drone just there. Yeah, he's dropping a pylon, and now he's going to get some more sentries and stop any sort of speedling push coming up from his ramp. ThisIsSparta with 2 hatcheries and 2 queens. They're going to be spitting out this lava. Is he going to get a roach warren down, or is he just going to go for these zerglings? He's getting a lot of drones up still, so. And he is spreading the creep. The creep is being spread. And on xel'nega caverns, creep spread, and any other map, is very important. Sparta just making sure none of these mineral fields have been taken by Bondelon, and now he's getting up on roach warren. And Bondelon getting up a forge, trying to take this expansion. So he's going to have to build a nice wall here. but this is Sparta with the map dominance, which is very usual for Zerg, as they have so many units to spare. Right, this is Sparta's going to come in, maybe do a bit of harass. Oh, no, he's not going to be able to quite make it in to his main base. No, it's very high sentry and Zealot count. He's going to want to back off and wait for these roaches. But we see a starport going up. I mean a stargate, sorry. And we see not any roaches as such come out yet. But soon. Void Ray is coming out, and Burrow is coming out with the speed increase. Oh, this is going to be a race for time now. Bondelon has probably enough to put up some kind of pressure, especially with that Void Ray. He's not going to want them to get Burrow, because if they do get Burrow, he is not going to be in a position he wants to be. He's going to need to get an observer up to be able to spot those borrowed roaches. And 7 roaches coming up for This Is Sparta. More roaches being produced. Air is going to be a very, very good counter here. Blocking off one whole side from any sort of Zerg attack. This is good play by Bondelon. Another hatchery coming down from This Is Sparta, and 2 Evo chambers. He's going to be wanting to research, and he's going to be able to drop spore crawlers now. So, yep, he sees the air come. His ground army is absent. These queens will be able to put up some damage. He's going to want to move out of there as soon as possible. Oh, that Phoenix. Graviton beaming, one of those, and now he's going to move out. He doesn't want to lose too much health, so he'll come back soon. He's building 3 spore crawlers, which is not going to be good for Bondelon, as he's going for a very air heavy build at the moment. This is Sparta just getting his upgrades. He even got Hydralisk dead up as a response to that air. He's gonna want to maybe expand again and transition into some sort of Colossi play. A very good idea would have been to use a sentry to hallucinate some of these air units and come in, and then trick This Is Sparta to building in a very air defense heavy build, and then build a Colossus army. But Bondelon isn't giving up. He's building a Twilight Council because he knows that he is ready. Now, a lot of these overlords, I don't see people do this enough, but is he going to be able to spread some creep? Or is he going to use them for any sort of transportation? I don't know. Seeing a lot more units come up from Bondelon, and he's moving up with his small force. He's getting a pylon up to be able to warp more units in. Oh, but Sparta with his bigger army, he's auto-ed off, and he's retreating. He does not want to get into an engagement with all these Hydralisks and roaches, but they're going to be able to keep up, and they'll be picking off a lot of these units. He's now going in for the attack. He's blocking off. Didn't really work to his favour there. He's going to want to pull back, get some more units up. And now This Is Sparta is spreading his creep with these overlords. Is he going to be able to secure it with these creep tumors? This is quite tense. Sparta going for the gold expansion. Bondelon trying to get down and take this expansion to his right. And we're seeing a robotics facility with +1 upgrades being researched. Bondelon now wants to get some sort of death ball force. The more variety is going to help him in the long run, and we could see an attack go down here. Roaches, the hydrogen. Oh, and the force field is used blocking it very nicely. He's going to take out that front army with these phoenixes not being controlled as useful as they can. There is a lot of hydralisks and roaches. Is he going to have enough to deal with this? Sentries bringing in more force fields, taking it down. These void rays, these damage from those hydralisks, and now could this be GG? You've got a lot of units piling on Bondelon. Bondelon only got handful of stalkers to deal with it. Ooh, +1 upgrade. Nearly finished. About 10 to 15 seconds left. But the damage is done, and ThisIsSparta is piling into space, bringing more and more hydralisks and roaches in. This is not looking good for Bondelon, and he's going to lose that necklace. Now he's able to kill. Oh, good game to Sparta.